All right, now your your drawing should be looking kind of like this, a little confusing with lots of lines and lots of stuff on it. So we'll kind of take it just one little piece at a time. Your bathroom. Let's look at this one up here now. A uh, a standard 5 foot tub, which is what we're kind of looking at here. Let me measure the actual tub. So that's measuring like 4 foot 11, which is what you're going to see inside the wall. And we made our walls 4 foot 11 1/4 inches because when they actually frame the house, you're going to need 1/4 of an inch to fit that in there. Um, so you can resize that thing to fit that opening. Let's see, can I Anyway, well, if you bring it in from the design center, you'll bring it in, you'll have to explode it and resize it to fit it in there. Watch out for your spacing between it and your toilet and toilet to the cabinet. We covered that back in the section on the living spaces and serving spaces. The cabinet length and size should be a standard vanity type cabinet. Okay. Um, let's see, closets. You're going to have to take, these are the closet rods, the innermost line, and you'll have to change the layer for it after you draw them or while you draw them. But you want to use the -2 line type for that with just don't change the line type scale, leave it at 1. And it doesn't show up very well, but when we look at in paper space, you can see here it dashes out quite nicely, okay? All right, distance for those. Those, that's got the rod at 16 inches and the front of the shelf at 1 foot 8 inch, 20 inches. Okay, so those would work out okay for you. That'll work. Uh, let's see. Gonna have to move these door symbols a little bit. I'll deal with that after a while. Let's look here at our fireplace. I, there's a PDF that you saw on the angles and the sizes and things. The hatching, you want to scale your hatch so that these bricks are 8 inches long or pretty close to 8 inches long. And let's see, I used a scale of 16 for that. You'll have to see how it's working out for you. And then here we use a regular brick scale, hatch, or just the ANSI 31, which symbolizes brick. Um, it's a scale of 16. Here we have fire brick, or what we would use as fire brick, okay, and it's the ANSI 37 scale at 16 also. Back here in the back, we used a concrete hatch at a line type scale of 1. And we look at those on our drawing, and they look pretty good here on the drawing, okay? Let's see, what else? Closets. The kitchen, the dimensions are given to you in the book. You don't have to worry about individual cabinets per se, okay? Just the overall cabinet sizes for the thing. And let's see the range top here and the sink I brought in from the design center. Pretty sure let's get a pop up on that. Yeah. Okay, but refrigerator I did not because they didn't have a standard type refrigerator. So I drew one. Okay, just did a polyline rectangle and a line across the front. So you look up out of the textbook standard size refrigerators and you can draw that. Okay, the window tags. The sample drawing I gave you, I had the tags on the inside. It just kind of made it easier to put them there. What I did right here is I did a construction line and I offset it 6 inches from the outside of the wall. And I pulled all of my window tags and lined them up center of the window 6 inches out from the window. Okay, so you can do that, and it works out good to have them all lined up the same distance. Okay, now when you get down here in the porch area, which the porch are just lines that are 6 inches apart. You can use the array feature for that, but it was 6 inches apart. And what I did is around that window tag, you want to trim your deck lines, okay? And if you'll trim those 3 lines, and then let's do can we do a lengthen minus 3 inches? Let's see. I just kind of drug them, yeah. I just drug them before, just kind of eyeball getting close to 3 inches, but I want to trim those back about 3 inches back from there, okay? So let's see how that looks in paper space here. So yeah, that looks pretty good there. Okay, and when you put your text in here, you'll have to kind of do the same thing to block out around the text, and be sure and trim here in your threshold area of the door. Okay, so let's look at dimensions and dimension styles. We're using just the regular annotative dimension style. Now, these three came over in the template because of uh, the title blocks that I've included in the drawing here, and I cannot get them to delete. Okay, I've tried purging, I've tried everything I can think of. Maybe you can figure out something. That'd be great. Let me know if you can. But I couldn't get them to delete. So we're using this annotative dimension style, and let's go through the settings. Everything should be by layer. Okay, a 1/16 inch extension and offset right there. Symbols, we're using architectural tick, 1/8 inch size, no center mark. Text will be the arch dim style, which should already be included by layer, centered, aligned with dimension line. Fit, always over dimension line without a leader, okay. Annotative style, and draw a dimension line between extension lines, okay. Units, architectural, make it 1/32 precision. That way, if you've got an error, it will pick your error up and you will see it, okay. Scale factor 1, 0 suppression. We want to suppress 0 feet if we have something less than 1 foot, okay. And that will be good for those things, okay. All right. Now dimensioning, architectural dimensioning is a little bit different. Let's see. I'm at 8.5 minutes. I'm gonna have to pause this and then come back into it um, with a second video on dimensioning. Um, Leaders. Let's look at multi-leaders. I created a new leader style called stairs, and is a straight by layer, 1/8 inch. Okay. Maximum annotative. Content, none, because all I want is an arrowhead. And I use that to draw the down arrow on my stairs, and then did a text. And I just use annotative text style for that. And we'll get into text styles on another video here. And that shows the down direction of my arrow. Okay, I'm going to pause out and then come back with another video.